and welcome back to my channel. 'Tis the season, okay? It is New Year's Eve and we have a seafood boil for you all. King crab legs, mussels, shrimp, lobster tails, potatoes, eggs. We got some rice and of course tradition, black-eyed peas. If you know, you know. I'm Sydney.
Remy.
Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Remy.
And this is my husband.
Nice to meet you.
If you've watched any of my other previous videos, I talk about him a lot. He doesn't really make an appearance all the time, but we are going to dig in. We have our dipping sauces and ooh, would you do me a favor? Just go get a bowl.
I'm sorry, I just can't wait, baby.
I know. Go get a bowl so we can throw our scraps.
Oh, okay.
Please, baby. Totally forgot. What would I do without him? My nails is coming off, but that's okay, because we're here to throw down. You might hear the baby in the background. That's okay. I got my wine. I got my Pepsi. I'm trying to get my buzz on.
Alright.
Dig in, babe. Do the honors. I don't want to leave that. Just.
Alright. Just need to move closer a little bit. Like, dang.
It's heavy, isn't it?
You know what? Always start from egg.
Oh,
Good
is that
protein.
right? These shells might be good enough to eat. Baby, could you hand the bowl, please? I got my own sauce, Daddy. I got my own sauce. So I hope everyone is enjoying their New Year's Eve. Bringing in 2021 the right way. This is good sauce I made.
Oh man.
Little to no talking, okay? They're cut in certain areas, so you can just pull them apart from where they're cut at on the lines.
Oh, good. Good shit, good shit.
Like right down there, and then.
Oh, that way I don't gotta crack my.
Okay.
I gotta crack with my teeth.
Ooh. So I seasoned everything and put a little bit of butter in the pan, and then I made a butter sauce. A spicy butter sauce. With a little bit of honey.
No, I think I need my own bowl.
Uh-oh.
That's chilly.
Sorry, baby.
No. I'm not. Sorry, I'm an African.
Boy, you are okay, baby. You are okay, Daddy.
Ah, that was the. That's the pride.
Damn. Look at you.
That's the pride. Ah.
Let me just see if I can do it like you. I'm so happy these came pre-cut in the middle. Or sliced.
You know what? You must be kidding me. Babe, this is so good.
Thank you, baby.
Did a great job.
Thank you, baby.
Way better than the last one even.
Oh, thank you. Ow.
And it's up to be seasoned too. All the way we're doing.
You know what?
You know what?
I can't be like you.
For sure.
I'm just do it like that.
Oh. I'm the one that was having dreams in my sleep. Mm. You know, that was good on there. Not knowing I was gonna wake up to good food. Too. Mm. Yeah. It's good, babe. Thank you.
Oh. Damn, these things is prickly.
Mm.
I made more eggs, but you act like you wasn't gonna wake up, so I just only peeled a couple.
Mm. Shrimps. Oh my god. I don't know why I so much like shrimp, but.
Me or you?
Mm.
Or we?
Mm-hmm.
Could you pass me the rice, baby?
Sure.
Okay. So we got some jasmine rice.
Sorry, I don't want to waste my time.
Oh, don't.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I don't have my glasses, but I think.
Look, I don't need mine either, baby.
There we go.
Mm.
Mm.
You about to tear this cluster down.
Mm.
This sauce is good, a little spicy. Mmm.
Yeah,
Got all the meat out of there.
mm.
More meat. These are bigger.
Mm.
Thank you, babe, for making this video with me.
Welcome.
He will be starting his own channel here soon, guys. So tune in.
Yeah. Let you guys know whenever I start it. Still thinking on a topic on something to start on. You know, if you have any ideas, let me know. I talk a lot. I don't mind that. That's part of my. You have any ideas? Shoot me one. Shoot, let me know.
Put in the comments below ideas, topics, and questions he should be answering or talking about on his new upcoming page.
I'm an
video
African.
blog.
Anything you want to know about Africa? Like,
Mmm. Big boy. Woo! Oh. I'm over here struggling, y'all. Oh! Oh. Nice meat. So plump, so juicy. Uh-oh. He turned into that lobster tail.
I'm trying to understand the little science behind this.
If you want to eat the legs, yeah. You like to eat the shell of the shrimp.
Yeah.
Almost the same thing.
We can show. Yeah.
I'm already getting my buzz on. I gotta have some of this good old wine. Peach notes. Jasmine rice is my favorite.
So Americans do ask me, why do y'all African eat your food with your hand? Like,
most cultures outside of America do eat their food with their hands.
when you eat pizza, what do you eat with it?
Hands.
So why do you gotta talk shit about my food? You know, and when I eat rice, I use spoon, right? Don't I? And when you eat rice, you use spoon, right? Yeah, there's something weird about why do you use fork to eat rice?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's just
everything what we do.
To me, maybe I guess everything gotta make sense to me.
An Indian man told me one day, he was like, Americans only use eating utensils because they never wash their hands. We always wash our hands before we eat with our hands.
Y'all always wash your hand before you eat with your hand?
No, he
never.
said...
Y'all never wash your hand.
I did.
Africans eat everything with their hand, but I mean mostly everything in our food with their hand, but we wash our hand before every meal. And we have a separate hand for eating and a separate hand for cleaning. Number two, like, it's common sense, yeah. If you're choosing right hand for this, you're choosing left hand for the other. That's how it is. You try your whole life. That's why African parents...
No left-handers.
That's part of the reason why African parents got to make sure they switch their kids from left and to right. Like all these things, literally people are forgetting, and a lot of people don't know, especially if they are black. There, this question is got about. That's part of where I want to start.
It's just a
with my
custom
channel.
thing.
Educated people about some stuff they don't
Educating.
know.
Answering questions, talking about the cultural differences.
Yeah. Like food wise, lifestyle wise, like a lot of simple shit, man.
We're always learning from each other. There's a lot of things that he does that I don't understand, or vice versa, but we're learning and trying, and you know.
Yeah, it's really awesome. Like I've been out by myself, yeah. Learning different crazy shit, yeah, man.
He must have asked me, like, when I first met him, he was like, why do black people sweep their porch? And I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
like,
a thing. We sweep the porch, sweep the steps, like, and it's like a older black thing too. Like, if you're an OG, then you know, sweep your porch. Mmm. The clusters have so much meat. I guess the joint. Bless you.
Damn. Oh, I just pissed off the little guy. Oh, Junior. Sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay, little man. You want a bottle now?
That's okay.
You want a bottle? It's like, no, I ain't gonna stop without a bottle. Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
Alright.
Little kiddo. Hey, honey. He scared you. Papa scared you. I know. It's okay, Papa. Eremu.
And when serving African meal, you must come with a bowl of water to wash your hands with every single time. It comes with the meal itself, so reminding you that you must wash your hands, nigga.
Talk to the camera.
Nah. Let me go get. Maybe I can't pay attention to this.
So tonight, Dad's letting me get drunk, and I'm already tipsy, y'all. This is the last bit of the wine. I damn near had the whole bottle by myself, because he don't want to drink with me, but that's okay. I can dig it.
I'm drunk already. My water.
So I read that sneezing around babies startles them and upsets them, or at least for my child, sneezing makes their ears pop.
How does this water taste?
I don't know, just tap water.
Wait, drink it.
Oh, can you look at baby? Please. Aaron, move. I'm already like there. I'm a lightweight as is, y'all. I just gotta have everything. I gotta have every little bit out of it. So I'm going with the lobster tail. Hey, Larry. No. No. No.
Food.
We are eating.
Food.
Oh, you're full? I'm not.
Oh. Go ahead.
I'm supposed to stop eating because he's full. Honey, the show don't stop. Okay?
I'm so full. See, I'm sorry, everybody. I've been watching her weight recently, and I'm on strict diet. Extra straight diet. Okay? I'm just kidding. I can't wait for this camera to get out of my face so I can really show my true self. Okay? I'm a shy person.
He doing all that pump faking. Okay?
I think I need my weed. I need a blunt.
Okay. Well,
Can I smoke it with the camera?
no. Because. Don't do it. Just please don't. Please don't. Yeah, but this is not that. Please. I'll say it after when we're not on camera, okay? There's just certain things that don't even go out there. So. Please, baby. Smooth. What?
I was thinking if you want one mango or apple.
I don't want nothing right now. I'm eating my seafood.
I know. Yeah, I know you don't give a fuck.
That's ours anyway, so I'm gonna eat it regardless. We got 2 pounds of king crab, a pound of mussels, 2 pounds of shrimp, and 4 cut up potatoes. He's so silly. I'm supposed to stop eating because he full. What he thought this was? I'm getting there, but I ain't there yet. So put in the comments any traditional New Year's Eve, New Year's traditions that you guys do besides kissing at midnight. I know for a lot of black people, it's tradition to have your house clean, to have all your laundry done, black eyed peas. I know for me personally, I like to roll up $1 and put it above the entrance of the doorway where you come in and out of the front door, and just put a rolled up $1 at the top of the rectangle outline, I guess. And it's just like coming into the new year. Some people say put $1 in your pocket. I like to put $1 above the door. So we are coming into the new year with prosperity, luck, and money and wealth in our future. So that's just me. If anybody else has anything that they do, please let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. You get way fuller faster off king crabs than the regular ones. Babe! Let me go get the baby. I'm sorry. Well, I guess I can leave out on this side since he's out of here now.
Thank you.
He's just fussy. He's gonna fall asleep here soon. Y'all, can't believe I had a baby. I cannot believe it. I can't believe I was pregnant. Like, it wasn't really real till he came out. But it was just like, wow, I'm really pregnant. Being a mom is just a different ball game. But it's so rewarding, and it's just like you understand so much more now that you're in the predicament, you're in those shoes. A lot of us don't understand our parents and the things that they did and why and what they went through. And to an extent, I can see it for myself now, and I kind of get it, but he's only 4 months. So there's a lot for me to learn still. And I'm still learning. It's an everyday experience, but I enjoy it. Ow! Oh, shit! Ah, these damn things is prickly. Put, prickly. Whew. I don't like my shells to be too soft, because to me that means they're overcooked. But maybe I should let them get a little soft. These bitches is hard to pull apart. I feel like Helen in the Medea movie. Rip it! Because I can't rip it! I'm trying to be gentle, but also have an arm of force, because I want the whole meat to come out. But I want the shell to break apart, but I don't want to break the meat as I'm breaking the shell, but I don't want to prick myself either. And it's like, woo child. Woo child. Oh. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Like I said, little to no talking. And the meat is just so good. I don't know if it's the seasoning and the butter I put on over this, but oh, it's so good. We don't have leftovers because I ain't gonna be able to finish all this, and neither is he. I said we got 1 pound of mussels. We got 2 pounds. I'm tripping. So, fun fact, mussels are a superfood. Interesting. I was working on that lobster tail. I didn't forgot about it. I'll pick something else up and get to eating. Mm-hmm. Mm. That jasmine rice. Mm. Mm. And the baby only stayed up late just so he can have fun and play. He been going all day, y'all. He had 2 naps today. Ooh, I ain't gonna be able to break that. I'm gonna break my tooth. So I just finished a season of Narco. I don't know if it was season 1, 2, or 3, but the one about El Chapo, Pablo Escobar. For one, I really thought he was alive still, y'all. I didn't know he died in like the 80s or the 90s. I thought he was still alive. Because back in like 2018, I think his wife was on trial, or his name was heavily relevant and trending on Twitter and just memes, everything. He was being talked about heavily a couple years ago. So, to my knowledge, I thought he was still alive, still in hiding, or they were still trying to catch the dude. I didn't know he was already dead. Like, rest in peace. I don't know how true those movies and TV shows and Narco is, but I don't think he was a bad dude. I don't care how many people he killed. Like, I feel like when you choose a certain lifestyle, there are things that comes along with it. And even if it is wrong, it comes with the territory. And there were a lot of people who smeared his name before he turned, like, I'm not going to say evil, but before he turned, like, his good heart turned cold. He was like the neighborhood leprechaun. I mean, Robin Hood, my bad. We could say he was a leprechaun too, the way he just gave out money the way he did and built houses and communities and soccer fields and playgrounds for the children, for the less fortunate, the way he just gave his money and did so much. And him trying to be a part of Congress, trying to be a president, like, his head was in the right space. And he's clearly intelligent. And I say that about all drug dealers or people who affiliate themselves with illegal activity. It's like, if you just changed your product, you could be a banging ass businessman, businesswoman. If you wasn't out here pimping people or selling drugs and you just changed your product to something else, the way you market, the way you sell, the way you, everything, I'm just like, you could be rich the legal way. I mean, but get it how you live it. I ain't here to judge nobody. That ain't my business. But he was that dude. He was that dude. And he was smart. Very smart. And not just book wise, but street smart. Always one step ahead of the FBI, the CIA, the cops. And money talks. That is a real thing. Money talks. People look at people like, the rest of the world looks at people like him like bad guys, and it's like, you don't think we got politicians in office right now buying people's silence, bribing people, paying people off? Like, look at this new COVID bill that Trump was trying to postpone and stop in order for us to get $2,000 on our stimulus checks. Everything included in that, giving out money to Pakistan for LGBT community rights and classes and informants and stuff like that. Like, no offense, but for one, LGBT anything is very frowned upon in any Middle Eastern area. Like, their women better not be caught without their turbans and outfits and covered up, or else you're going to get stoned by the town people, let alone their men being gay. There's nothing wrong with that, but to people like that, it's a very bad thing. So I just don't understand how we're funding LGBT anything for Pakistan or any place in the Middle East when it's so very frowned upon. And it's like, Flint, Michigan still has dirty water, and they've had dirty water since 2014, and it's like, we can give all this money out to everybody else for all their causes, and it's like, what about us? This is America, the land of the free, supposedly the best country in the world, and we have dirty water like this is a third world country. And they could pass a bill and sign a bill that's 50,000 however many pages long that can't even be read in 2 hours, and give money to somebody else. I mean, no offense, but if you're not our allies, your issues overseas are not our problem. Why can't we just be Switzerland? Why can't we be George Washington and be neutral and worry about ourselves? We can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of home first before we try to take care of the rest of the world. And it's not like we care about the rest of the world anyway. I know our politicians don't.
They only care about the natural resources they want to get from other neighboring countries.
Prime example, Liberia. Barack Obama, I love you, I do, sir. But you are fully responsible for the war and the slave trade going on in Liberia right now. Like, anything regarding Syria and Liberia, Obama, you are heavily, heavily responsible for a lot of that. And it's like, None of the national United Nations are gathering together to stop what's going on in Liberia or to intervene. Not even in Congo. No one is intervening. No one is caring. As all the other countries sit around and look, even their allies aren't even trying to help. I know I just said, well, if you're not our ally, don't worry about it. But it's just like, if you have a hand in their demise, then you're just as bad. If you can sit around and watch everybody else fall apart, you're just as bad as the people doing the actual crime itself. So it's like, I believe in worrying about home first, but if you can get home under control as much as possible, you need to do for other people in other countries. No one cares about the slave trade going on because all they're doing is sucking out the resources of Liberia. So as long as their own people are having civil wars and doing stuff to each other people can come in and take what they want and do what they want. Hold on, y'all. I'm just rambling anyway. Junior, you okay? No. But back to what I was saying. As long as the family is feuding, no one wins. So no people in Liberia win when they're suffering from each other or from outside sources, putting them in slavery, on top of outside sources taking their resources and sucking them dry. And no one's going to stop or say anything because they're benefiting. I know America for one. Other people, I'm not 100% sure, but I know under other countries, as soon as you see an opening, they're going to take it. So the rest of the world can look at not R. Kelly. Ooh, we didn't even go there. But the rest of the world looking at people like El Chapo, like they're wrong for what they're doing. And it's like, you politicians have blood on your hands too. Like, don't try to act like y'all all goody goody when y'all not. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it, sis. Don't do it. You in my business, don't do that. But y'all ignore me. I'll just be talking. Like and share in the comments if you got a corona vaccine. Who got one? Let me see your sticker. Let me see your little card. Moderna just got released to the public here in America. 3 different variations of a vaccine for corona. All for them to turn around and say another variation of corona itself just came about and popped up and it's way more contagious and way more deadly. Well, how many different coronas do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? D, all the above? And then we got 1, 2, 3 corona vaccines? Something ain't right. That doesn't sound right. I'm sorry. Whew. I know it's very sad though. People dying of this. Now, that's the only thing I got to say. It's sad. People are dying from this. This is awful. My friend, a classmate from school, her mother just lost her battle with corona. And she passed away. These shrimps is good. Something that got a 98% recovery rate. People are really dying. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm so sad. So I'm going into 2021 without one of my plugs. He got killed. and left behind 3 beautiful daughters. And then my best friend, Faith Renee Banks. She was shot and killed at 7 months pregnant and lost her baby. And I want to say this happened a couple weeks before Thanksgiving. So I know her family is going through it without her. I'm going through it without her. Her daughter was going to be named London. The last time I seen her was the week I left Indy. So my last week in Indiana was the last time I seen her. And she had just got a new car, and she had some car trouble. She had a flat tire. And I went and picked her up. I mean, I couldn't help her, but I just went and picked her up so she wasn't alone. And we just chilled for a minute until some of her, I think her cousin and one of her other male friends came to put her car together and help her out. But she had just turned 21 last year, and then she just had a birthday. Happy belated, Faith. I wasn't able to make it to her funeral, and it eats me up inside because I feel so guilty for not darting down to Indiana and going to her funeral. I loved her dearly. She was a really, really good friend to me. So educated, so smart. She was going to open up her own daycare. She was majored in early childhood development. She was a nanny and a preschool teacher. She worked hard. Kept herself up. Pretty looking girl. So sweet. So she's a church girl or a pre-K. Her grandma and her grandpa. Her grandma is the first lady, and her grandpa runs a church, and he's a preacher. So she's very heavily in her faith. No pun intended. I love her. I think about her all the time. Somebody so young didn't deserve that. Somebody so sweet the way she was, like, and it hurts my feelings because it didn't matter how people treated her. She was always nice to people in return. You had to really, really push her to really be like, fuck you. You had to really, really get underneath her skin for her to just really be done with you, talk shit to you, go off on you, like. We really lost a good one. And I say we as in the world, because she wouldn't have just done stuff that impacted the people around her. She would have made moves and then did stuff that impacted so many strangers that she didn't even know. That's how blessed and highly favored she was. I was so excited because one of my friends who was so close and dear to me, I was finally going to have a mommy friend. Out of all my friends, I'm the only one who was pregnant or who has a child. So I was looking forward to meeting her daughter, for my son to meet her daughter, for us to just go on mom dates and have our children playing together and grow up together. Like, I was really looking forward to that. This world is so fucked up. And I'm not going into the world with those two beautiful people, CJ and Faith. But I got my family, I got my son, and my husband. And I love them and appreciate them more than they could understand. Sometimes people do bad things, and I don't necessarily believe it makes you a bad person, depending on if it's a ritual for you and you're a habitual making the same bad choices and bad mistakes, wronging people left and right, then maybe we got some things to talk about. But I think we've all made mistakes and done things in life that we weren't very proud of. But that doesn't necessarily have to define who you are. You can be the one doing bad things or have bad things happen to you, and they still don't always have to define you and who you are. Your true character. Nipsey Hussle said, when you're in survival mode, you think and you act differently. And if you wasn't worried about where your next meal is going to come from or how you're going to pay this bill and pay that bill, you'd be in a different headspace. He's exactly right. He was exactly right. I never listened to too much of his music. I know my boyfriend does. But I listened to a lot of good things he said. He was very intelligent. On the flip side, Bobby Shmurda gets out 2021. He up for parole in October, I believe. He was really up to get off sometime this year, and the jail told him no with that punk ass. But he can get out as early as October, I think. But he's supposed to get out. His official date is December 21st, I believe. But that man got locked up when I was a freshman in high school. I want to say I was in 8th grade when he got locked up. He came out with that one bussin' ass hit. Like, somebody like him, he don't deserve to be where he at. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's so succulent. It's so tender. It's so juicy. It's just, this lobster tail ain't no joke. Ooh. I'm just making a mess. Y'all, I'm full. Let me finish this lobster tail. Honey, Pepsi make me belch like I just drank some purple slurp off Jimmy Neutron, okay? I'm small, but I'll be belching like a whole man. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, not sorry. I belch and be like, excuse you. Y'all didn't hear that come from me. What Shrek say? Better out than in. And these mussels, honey. When Bae said I did better than last time, he was right. You was right. Like I said, we're gonna have leftovers tomorrow. Because neither one of us put a dent in this damn thing. And since I'm on camera, I already had some. But black beans really don't, black eyed peas don't really go with a seafood boil. But I had to make them for tradition. But I'm gonna eat me a bite for the camera with beef smoked sausage. And I followed a brand new recipe. I make black eyed peas pretty basic. Water, some seasonings, and ham. Even though I don't eat pork, I don't like ham like that. But I got some beef smoked sausage, so. And it's so good and spicy. Now, a lot of people like the water to be all soaked up when they boil their black eyed peas. But I like it just to be soft and tender beans with a little bit of juice. So mine ain't that thick and mushy. Smoked sausage gives it a nice smoky flavor, like you took a pot and put it on the grill. I'm so mad right now. Stranger Things, The Spanish Queen, Bridgerton, that new King and Queen show that just came out on Netflix. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that right. Honey, The Walking Dead. The new season already came out, but it ain't on Netflix, it ain't on Hulu, and it ain't on my cinema app that got new everything. I don't have to wait for nothing. If a movie come out, if a show come out that day, I got it on my app. That cinema app. If you got a Samsung and you got the cinema app, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm tired of waiting on my shows. This Corona got all my shows backed up. And I don't care if I did read the Handmaid's Tale book. I need to watch the show. At least Sister Soldier came on through with part 2 of The Coldest Winter Ever. And if you have never read that book, honey, I suggest you do. I highly recommend it. Honey, write a think piece, write a paper on it. It's that damn good. There's a sequel to it about Winter's Sister, which came out a while ago, came out back then too. But the newest one is part 2 of The Coldest Winter Ever, honey. If you ain't never read that book, honey, that is, I'm telling you, man, that book right there, I'm telling you. Them are the books our mamas was reading when they was young in their 20s and children back in the 90s. If you don't know who Sister Soldier is, go do your homework, honey. A goddamn queen. Okay. I suggest y'all go find out. I'm so goddamn full. I'm about to wash my arms off, my face, my hands. Finish the rest of this wine. And it's time for a sneaky link. If you know what I mean. So thank you for tuning in and watching this glorious seafood boil, bringing in the new year. And we about to get the countdown going. And we about to get the sparklers and head our asses outside. Y'all, I'm so full I can't even get up and end this video. Food baby like a motherfucker. I'm trying not to go to sleep. I'm buzzed, I'm full. Damn. I'm about to go ahead and get my strength together, put my son to sleep, and then the turn up really begins. Junior! It's time for you to go to bed, little baby. Little daddy. Aaron moo. How about my face look? Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl.